Hello, Chestatee families. This is Meg Killingsworth, your Family Engagement Coordinator, and we are getting so excited for Curriculum Night and Academic Parent-Teacher Teams coming up in the next 2 weeks. Now, these nights are going to look a little bit different this year as they will be virtual meetings. And we got thinking that before the pandemic, I don't know that any of us were really comfortable with virtual meetings and meeting using Microsoft Teams or Google Meets. So we thought it might be helpful for our families to just do a little tutorial on Microsoft Teams, which is the platform that we'll be using for our Curriculum Night and APTT meetings coming up. So let's say that you are driving or you're headed home from work and you cannot get to a computer. Your teacher is going to provide the link to the Microsoft Team meeting on its learning and also in an email. So if you have that and you can't get to a computer, you can call in from your phone using this 1478 number, 239-0730. And then when it prompts you, you'll put in, using your keypad, the conference ID number that it gives. And all of our meetings are going to have different conference ID per homeroom. So that will be different. So I'm also going to ask you to hit a number if you're the organizer and you don't need to do anything. You just stay on the line. In that case, if your teacher had to join by phone, and then your teacher would be the one saying that they were the organizer. So I'm ready to go ahead and join this meeting. I'm in my email and I'm going to click on the Microsoft Teams meeting link here. And then I'm ready to click that I want to join. So it's going to connect me. And then here are some great features down here. So this is your toolbar that you're going to want to use. And the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to turn my camera on. If you don't have a webcam or a camera, oh, there we go. No problem. You would just join without that. No big deal. And if you didn't have a microphone, not a big deal either. So I've got my microphone turned on. If I were the teacher leading this, obviously I would want to have my microphone, but there will be times when the teacher will say, please mute your microphone while they're talking. And then that way, if there's kids in the background and things going on and whatnot, it's not disturbing the other viewers. So by muting, I just click that button. Now it's muted, can't hear me. So I was saying now it's muted, you can't hear me. So that's another feature. Another great feature that I want to share with you, if you go to these 3 buttons and you click on the dots, you've got some tools here. And the biggest one that I just learned about, or the best one, was this live caption right here. So if I click that, I will begin getting captions on my screen. And you can see these right down here. And it is very, very accurate. It is my understanding that through Teams, you can also change the captions to different languages. So that's a pretty cool feature that we are just now learning about. And we've been using Teams now for a while. If I wanted to record this to send out, I could do that. Because of privacy issues, we're actually not going to do that. We were thinking maybe we would, but we are going to just provide this meeting and then the packets, and then I will do makeups for families who are not able to attend. This little button right here is mainly for the teacher, so when they click on that, they will be able to share the PowerPoint or anything that is on their computer. They'll be able to share that with you, so that's going to come in handy. If you had something to say, and really what we want to remember is APTT is supposed to be interactive. So if your teacher's doing all the talking, that's really not what we want. We want the teacher to talk and present, but we also want for you to get involved and to say something. So here are a couple ways that you could do that. If your microphone is muted and you have a question or whatnot, unmute it and just say, hey, Ms. Killingsworth, or hey, Meg, I did have a question about this. And you can always talk up in the meeting. Another thing would be you could click the raise your hand button. And by raising that, your meeting organizer is going to be able to see that your hand is up. And be able to say, oh, I see that Meg has a question out there. Then you click it again to lower your hand. One of my favorite features is the chat. And by clicking the chat, I can make comments. So I just clicked my chat button. I can make comments over here and I just type what I need to say. So, hi, my name, is Meg. I'm Kate's mom. And I hit enter, and there you see my chat on the screen. So your teacher is going to be introducing herself or himself, and then asking you to maybe share, like, who do you belong to in the class, or what are your favorite things to do, or what do we all have in common? And so you can really answer one of two ways. You can unmute and you can say something, or you could go to the chat box. But we really, really want to see you interacting. If you are curious just to see who else is in the meeting, you can click Show Participants, and it's going to show you a list here of everybody who's in the meeting. So right now it's just me. I'm very lonely, but that's there, which is kind of nice because you can say, oh, look, my daughter's really good friends with Kara, and Kara's mom's on, I see. So that's kind of nice to be able to tell who's there, and that's going to be a nice feature for your teacher as well. If you have a computer, it's great to join Microsoft Teams from the computer. If you do not have a computer available, like I said, you can call in. The other thing that you can do is you can download the app onto your phone. And when you do that, I'm pulling that up right now, but when you do that, it is going to prompt you, and you have to download the app in order to get that from your phone. So looking at my phone, this is the Android, I would need to go ahead and add that app, and then I could join from my phone. And the nice thing about that is the team members would be able to see you and hear from you, just like you were on a computer, but you do need to have the app in order to join the meeting. So those are some helpful hints. I hope that they're helpful for you. We're really looking forward to those virtual meetings with APTT in the coming weeks, and let us know if we can help you navigate Teams in the meantime. We'll see you soon, everybody.